Hello and welcome back to the Dreamweaver series, Chapter 10, Under the Hood. In this video we are collapsing and expanding tags and code blocks. You can expand and collapse code fragments so you can look at code without having to use a scroll bar. You can only do this in code view. Dreamweaver by default uses Smart Collapse, which collapses the most common or visually pleasing sections. If you want Dreamweaver to be precise and collapse specific code, just hold down the command button before collapsing your code. Let's practice collapsing code now. Here we are in our knowing code HTML. So this is the design view. We obviously need to be in the code view. So let's go and have a look at how to do some collapsing. Now, what you'll need to do is this. I want you to find the body tag. So here's the beginning, and I want you to select from just outside the body all the way down until we come to this body tag, and I want you to complete the selection just there. Now we're going to go and collapse this, so we can go to Edit, and once we're in Edit we see Collapse Code, and we can choose Collapse Section. So let's go and do that. And you can see that if we come out we can deselect or we can go and select. Now suppose I want to expand that nice and quickly. All I need to do is double click it. 1, 2. Here we can have a look at our toolbar, and we have our body selection selected, and you can see that down here we see collapse section. So let's go and do that, and it does the same job. Now let me open it up again, and since we're talking about the toolbar, let me show you this. Here you see that it says collapse selection. But let's say I want to collapse everything except this selection. Well, all I do is I'm over this toolbar again, and I want to hold down the Option button, and I'm now going to click. You can see that what is selected has not collapsed, but outside it, down here and up here, has. We can also do that using the Edit menu. So let me just double click this bit. Double click the bottom, and let me go and select the body section again. So we're going to go and select it just outside, and I can go into Edit, Code Collapse, Collapse Outside Selection. And as you can see, we've gone and done that. So let's go into Edit, Collapse, and choose Expand All, so we get back to where we originally were. So that's what we can do with selection, but we can also do it by thinking about using the tags. So this time what we'll do is, instead of selecting the body section, let's deselect it, but let me just click inside the body. So I'm just going to click here. I could click anywhere, but I'm just going to click just inside the body here. And I want to again collapse the body tag. So I can go into Edit, I can do Collapse, Code Collapse, and this time Collapse Full Tag. So click, and we get that. Deselect if I needed to, and select again. Let's double click, deselect, and we're going to do the same again. I'm going to click just inside the body, and I'm going to this one now, Collapse Full Tag. So we've got this tool in the toolbar, and click, and we get the same job. Let me open it again, double click, 1, 2, and I'm going to select again just inside the body. I'm going to go to this tool in the toolbar, but this time I want to contract all of the sections except the body tag, and so I'm going to hold the Option button down and click, and you can see that the top and the bottom have been contracted. or collapsed, but not the body tag. So let me expand this and expand that. So we've gone and had a look at using the selection and using tags. One last look in here, we can see with our code collapse that we have several options. Collapse selection, collapse outside the selection, expand, collapse, and so on and so forth. So we might want to do something like this, where we would have the body selected. I'm going to go and use the tools, and I'm going to first of all collapse the full tag, and I'm going to then hold the option button down and collapse everything else, and so we get that. To open up everything, I could double click, or I can go to edit, collapse, expand all. Okay, so there you have it. We have used some selection, we've used tags, we've used the edit menu, and we've used the tools in the code toolbar to collapse and expand tags. Have a go, be familiar with all of that, because it makes coding so much more easy for you if you're able to collapse sections of code you're not currently using. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.